Yes, I think we can start. If you all can come on video, it'd be good. Hi, Akshay. Long time.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening.
Akshay, sir.
Hi,
Good evening to you also.
good evening, ma'am. Good
And
evening.
Vanishri ma'am, Sahana ma'am, good evening.
Very good evening, ma'am. Actually, I'm in household dress, so I did not switch on my camera.
Okay, ma'am. No problem. So thank you all for joining this discussion. So we have this topic, what makes a house a home? So before we go into that topic, I'll just briefly introduce about myself. I'm Rakesh. I'm an educator at Piyush Home Learning Solutions. So if you all can introduce yourself quickly, it will be nice so that you all get acquainted with each other. Start with Savita ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir. My name is Savita Pal. I am the facilitator of the Kangaroo Kids. And that's enough for me, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
ma'am. Welcome. Akshay.
Myself, Akshay. I am an advocate by profession.
Yeah, Akshay is an advocate, is my friend.
Yeah.
Vanishri.
Vanishri ma'am, unmute yourself, ma'am, please.
Yes, thank you, sir. I'm Vanishri. I'm a facilitator in Kangaroo Kids. I'm taking senior KG and I'm from Bangalore. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Welcome. Sahana ma'am.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Myself, Sahana, and I'm also facilitator at Kangaroo Kids. I'm taking a junior KG presently.
Thank you, ma'am. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you, sir.
So let us start. Anyone can share your thoughts. What makes a house a home? Like we have this house and we have a home.
House is a building and home is an emotion with the feelings we used to live together. House is just a building. We need there is a space to live in us.
Thank you, Vanishri ma'am, for your inputs. Savita ma'am.
House means like 4 walls, that much. And home means that we have to make. Like with our affection, anger, everything, our feelings are also including there. So our affection, our priorities, our responsibilities, everything make our house home. House make home. Yes. So according to me, these all things make our house to home.
Thank you, Savita ma'am. Akshay, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah. House is like, hardware, what we construct. And home is software, what we put inside. That's important. It conserves everything, emotions, everything, it goes on. That's it.
Wow. Thank you for that insightful statement, Akshay.
Yeah, thank you. My pleasure.
Nice comparison.
Yeah.
Hardware and software. Sahana ma'am.
Yeah, according to me, what Savita ma'am is said the same thing. My thoughts also remains the same. Yeah, house can be whatever it is. Building is a house, but making a house to a sweet home depends on us that how we will take it. Yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
As per me, the house and the home difference.
Thank you, ma'am. So we all agree that house is just a building constructed by engineers and masons, and home is built by us with our own emotions, responsibilities. And as Akshay said, house is just a hardware and home is the software that we actually program. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So when we say we have to build this home, what does this we mean? Who all this we includes? So is my next question for you all.
Family members.
Family members.
Yes.
So who are all there in that family members?
Our parents.
Okay,
And our
parents,
children, and we also.
children,
We means
grandparents.
husband, wife, their parents, and their children.
Right.
And their emotions.
So usually it's 3 different generations: grandparents, parents, and children. So the wide spectrum, human life. Would anyone like to add to this?
Yeah, beloved ones.
Beloved ones, relatives.
Yeah, relatives, beloved ones, means friends. When we are
Right.
in youngsters before marriage, we can stay with our friends in the hiring a PG, not a PG, hiring a room and staying with that. So that also makes a home, because the environmental what we create. So from a house to a home.
Yeah, that's very interesting, Sahana ma'am. Family is not just blood relatives,
Exactly.
but it also includes others like
Includes the
friends,
family,
well-wishers,
well
beloved
wishes,
ones.
beloved ones. Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes. So how many times do we consider children while preparing our home? So usually, when we build a house and we take into consideration our own interest, like our own ideas, like how we want the house to be, 3 BHK, 2 BHK, and all the interior designing and all that. So how much of consideration also goes into, planning the house for children and the elderly, who are old, aged, and the young ones, the 2 opposite age groups. Divya ma'am, welcome ma'am. Could you please on
Hello,
your
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
video?
Yes, sir. Wait, sir. Just now I came from temple, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, home consists of all the people in different age groups. We have children, we have parents, we have grandparents. So it's all different emotions. The children, the emotions they show is different. And the parents, working parents, their emotions are different. And grandparents, their emotions are different. So any thoughts on this? Anyone would like to add something to this
Nowadays, it is
from
very
your
difficult
experiences?
it is difficult to manage everything nowadays, because this generation gap, no, it is means too much. Their ideas, our parents, grandparents' ideas, and our ideas totally not match. So sometime it will be crash.
Okay.
And what not for me, but so many home we can see like that. So if we want to we want to handle everything, there will be, I think, maybe some person will grinding up like that. They have to be do like that, which side they have to appreciate or which side they have to give them that you are not correct in this way. So we have to follow, what is my concern, that we have to follow their rules and regulations also. And whatever is the generation gap, what is the main thing now, we are working, so we have so many things to do. So if we will follow their ideas and sometime that will not match, so we have to respect their ideas and we have to tell them that nowadays we have to do, we make them satisfied about that we have to do, the time change and we have to change now. If I will follow your ideas, I will be like a, see, one word I can say that, like sometime people will say Behanji, correct? So sometime people will say like that, if I will follow like that. So if we are housewife, so what will, oh, she is only housewife. So this time everybody wants to be, they want to make their own something. They don't want to like their husband is working, okay, enough, we will not work, we will at home and we will take care about our family, children. But nowadays, what is the priorities? We have to listen to them and we have to also adjust with them also and try to make them like see, we are respecting your ideas also. We are not rejecting, but time required. What time required, we have to do also. So sometimes clash, but sometimes they will also understand us. So what I'm thinking, that is my view, sir.
Thank you, Savita ma'am.
Yes.
So Savita ma'am says that it's difficult to manage relationships these days. The relationship between our own parents and their expectations, and there is a clash between our ideologies and their expectations, and the changing times and work pressure and all this, actually making it difficult to manage our relationships. That's what you want to convey, right, ma'am?
Yeah, yes.
So as time change, we also need to change and adapt to situations. Sometimes there is obstacles, hindrances by our own parents, like
Yes.
the grandparent of the child. Okay, that's Savita ma'am's inputs. So anybody else would like to share their inputs, your
Yeah.
thoughts? Yes, Akshay.
Yeah, according to madam, its ideas also good, but my input is like it also experience also matters. Experience. So,
Experience.
yeah, whenever you may be busy in the, but whenever you get free or weekend, so you should tell us, so they can tell you experience how you'll a professional, in professional personal life also. That's very important. Because they have seen the world, how they know one all. That's all. That's very, very important.
That's true, Akshay. Their experience also matters. We need to take guidance from them on so many issues, like sometimes the child may fall ill and we don't know what to do. We take the help of our like parents and ask their opinion, and it's actually a comforting zone for us. That's very true, Akshay. So anyone else would like to share their thoughts?
Yes, sir. Here nowadays generation means I'm talking about before 2000, if you will take it, means so after 2000 what happens, the social media plays a major role here. So people, what the what Akshay said is exactly right. Before, as per my view, the before 2000 people are like, okay, my family, my relatives, my everything, it's in a my. Now the we to R2, that's it. Now the relationship is between me to R2, that's it. And whatever it is, good, bad, whatever it is, everything on the social media. So whether means it is people are not respecting their the family, whether it's a good or bad things. So everything they will publish on the social media. Some or other side, it is directly or indirectly, it's reflecting our relationship, and it will slowly it started. What do you call that? Spoiling the relationship. I can say that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. So you say social media is directly or indirectly affecting our relationships, and the way we interact with each other in the family gets influenced by social media. So what we see in the social media, the videos,
Exactly.
and so many
Exactly. And
pictures and
people
all
are
that.
trying to imitate. Now people are trying to imitate. See, they are nowadays, earlier days, parents used to tell, don't spend too much of money. Keep yourself for as a saving. The 1/3, at least half or 1/3 you keep as a saving. So that if any emergency comes, so you can spend those money for your expenses. Now people are everybody with, see, I don't know whether I leave or tomorrow or not. So I'll enjoy today.
Mm.
One way that is true, but if you'll take the last year experience, like a lockdown experience, many people lost the job, many things happened around us. So it is directly or indirectly that earlier what we did is reflecting us.
Yeah, that's true. So the consumerism has taken over. Like everybody wants to buy and they want to show their buying power, and people do get influenced by that, and they also want to spend money on unnecessary things. Especially, I've seen many people investing money on unnecessary toys and fancy stuffs for their children, which actually makes the children more arrogant and rude instead of making them, like more welcoming and interacting with other friends. It makes them more egoistic and arrogant, and it actually isolates the person from the group. Yeah, you're true, ma'am. Sana, ma'am. So we are talking about how to build a home. So we all know how to build a house. We have people for that, but building a home is by us, family members. So we are all talking about that, discussing about that, how we need to build a home. And most importantly, how to build a home for our children, and also for ourselves, and also for our parents, that is the grandparents of the child, so that we build the house for everybody in the family, not just for the breadwinner of the family or the wife of the breadwinner, or both the spouse are working now. So it's not just the whoever earns, it's not that they hold the power. Everyone in the house are equally important, and we need to build a home for each and everyone. So we are discussing about that, how to build the home environment for children, for ourselves, and for grandparents, so that everybody feels secure, happy within that home environment, the home which we call sweet home. Yes, there are different things that we need to consider when we have to build this home. There are tangible things and there are intangible things, that things which we see, which we touch, we call it tangible things, and things which we can't see but only we can feel them, we call them intangible things. So like what like how we can increase this family bonding? Can anybody throw some light on that?
Can I?
Yes, please, Akshay.
Yeah, spend time with the children, even when you're working or non-working. It's very important. If the gap between the parents and children are more, it will have impact on the children's future. Either it may be a professional or personal life, their life. That's very important.
True. So spend time with children. So reduce the gap between your professional, professional activities and activities at home.
No, I'm saying reduce the gap between the children, I'm saying, between the parent and children.
Yeah, the communication gap, you mean to say.
You can carry on the question personally, but you have to spend some time, right?
Very true. There is a communication gap. Definitely there is a communication gap. We don't have much meaningful conversations with each other, especially with our children. So what could be the reason for this? Like, why don't we get time to have meaningful conversations with our partner or with our children or with the elders in the family?
Sometimes, like elders, like, they're very too early to judge the children's mind. They don't know what, it's not correct, right? If you understand this psychology, right? You go into the deal, you understand that's very important. Don't, previously we used to have, when we were kids and when we are, when we were kids, like, let's just judge, about your mind. You're very not for nothing like that. So at least this generation we should understand easily. That's very important.
That's true, Akshay. So Akshay says adults are always trying to test a child, whether the child knows this or knows that, knows ABCD or knows the names of the fruits. Mostly the conversation is about this only. So there is not a meaningful conversation happening between the parent and the child, which actually increases the bonding. Am I right, Akshay?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Akshay. Anybody would like to throw more inputs on this? Like,
yes, sir. So what I observed is people are nowadays, everything is a work from home. So what the work from has been considering in my house or my neighbor's house, earlier the people used to go for a work from the approximately they will go for somewhere 8:30, 9 o'clock and they'll be come back as the 8:39 in the evening. But the work from home has been extended from, means when it is been work from home, it started early morning and ends up at midnight. So where is the bonding between the child? Where is the time to have a bonding with the children? So we have to bifurcate ourselves that only this much time for this much and reduce the time of screen time, like mobiles, especially mobiles. Please keep your mobiles aside, off your data and keep aside. So then only you will have a time to interact with your family members, especially. And children are copywriters. So according to me, because I have 2 kids, I am from the judging based on them. So how we will behave with our elders, like my mother-in-law or my father-in-law or my parents. So they will copy that and they will imitate that. That's it. The wordings, the what we talk, the wordings, how we behave with our in-laws. So automatically they will observe that, and the good or bad, they will also going to imitate when we go older. So that is what my observation with my family itself. That is my point of view. The children they are just a copywriters.
True, ma'am. The extended working hours and usage of mobile phones, smartphones, and social media, and now we have this OTT platforms, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and all, and which keeps us occupied. And we do find a loss of time when it comes to like interacting with children, communicating with them, having meaningful conversations, and doing purposeful activities with them. So anybody would like to share more thoughts?
Whatever we will sow, that only we can cut, sir. So now only we have to think that what we have to do. If we will spend good time with them, they will also spend with us. So this is the correct what Sahana ma'am told, that nowadays we are very busy, but then only we have to, if we will switch off our mobile for 1 hour, 2 hours, in between work, we will take and we will start watching whatever is there. So if we will keep it aside and that time we will utilize with our parents and with our children, so it will give us peace, and it will give our parents and our children also that we are also taking care of them. Otherwise, later everything will be waste for us.
True, ma'am.
Now they are having time to spend with us. Later on, they don't have time to spend with us. So this is the time. If we spend time with them, later they also think we have to spend time with my parents.
Very true.
Yes.
So it's like doing purposeful activities with children. Like I have observed that when we actually encourage children to do purposeful activities at home, like we are cooking and the child helps us with cooking. Cooking is a purposeful activity which the child can appreciate. Like there's something happening there. So hands-on, like when the child sees a dish prepared, and it feels a sense of accomplishment that I have accomplished something. and that actually increases the family bonding. So I've observed this when parents encourage their children to work at home, do all the things. When parents stop children from doing things, it actually isolates them. They don't feel that they belong to that home. That belongingness, that bonding is not felt by them. When parents say, you don't do this, don't do that, don't touch this, it will break, don't do this. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this? Purposeful activities. You
Yes,
like
sir.
collaborating with
We
the
have
child.
to give instructions first. What is the purpose we are going to do? And if you touch the glass, what will happen? We have to give instructions. We have to give awareness. Then they will come to know which I have to do, which I should not do. So even my children also help in the kitchen, but I will make them to be away from the flame. So without flaming food, I used to give them to do work in the kitchen. So apart from that, I don't allow to near to the flames. That's it. We have to be awareness for them.
And
So-
I know from my own experience, like not about the child, but the elderly people, like old age people, grandparents. Sometimes, they have this habit of coming to the kitchen again and again for something or the other. They want to have a snack or something, and it's not appreciated by the, middle-aged people, and they complain. Please don't come to the kitchen again and again. Have some work to do here, and you understand, right? Maybe the daughter-in-law, or maybe the son-in-law, or the daughter or the son, they may object the elderly people from coming into the kitchen, and they feel that they are left out. They don't belong to the home. So I have seen from this experience. So it's all about, understanding each other's needs. What are the needs of the child? What are the needs of the elderly people? What are our own needs? We can't live without children and the elderly people. See how we treat the elderly, how we treat our parents. Children, as you rightly said, children are like, ma'am said, like copyright, copycats. They imitate. So they observe how we treat our own parents, and they will replicate that later in their life. So we need to be very watchful of that, and accommodate everybody in the house. Each and every family member should feel that they belong to that house or home. So in that way, we can avoid so many problems, so many relationship problems, like young teenagers looking out for relationships, ending up messing up themselves, messing up their lives, can be avoided if the family bonding is there. And like they won't fall into this trap of addictions to drugs, alcohol, and such things, intoxicants. They won't fall into such things because they feel they belong to that home and they have that family support for them. And parents also, like grandparents, they don't feel insecure when their children go abroad and get settled there. They don't feel that kind of insecurity. And that bonding is there, even if they're far away, they know that their children are there for them, right? So I would like to conclude this discussion, and with this, if you want to share something, you're welcome to share. We have two more minutes before we end the meeting. You can always write to me as well, your feedback on this discussion. So because of the time limit, we have to conclude this session. So anybody last words?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, please, Akshay.
First of all, this is one of the excellent session I heard. It's very, honestly speaking, straight from my heart. And one thing is, even even myself, what was happened to you also, it was like, said no, you're not, when we asked for snacks, something, no, you're not, go like that. It happened to me, but at least from next, my coming to we should make them available, access to it, whatever they want. Better,
True.
eco-friendly, friendly parenting, like that.
Yeah,
That I want. Yeah.
friendly
Oh.
behavior between members in the
Yeah.
family.
Yes. That's it. That's very important.
True, Akshay. Any last words, ma'am, before we end the meeting? Okay. Thank you very much. for participating in this discussion. Hope you all have a nice Sunday.
Yeah.
Have a happy Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
sir.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Wish you the same.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, very much. Thank you.